Hey guys, it's BuildBox here, and welcome back to another video on Mini Motorways. It is back. I've not played this game in a hot minute. What do we got going on here? I gotta remember what's going on here. Okay, so let's get a bearing. What have we completed and what have we not completed? I think we've completed all. New York City. I don't have anything on New York City. I have stuff. Wait, what? Okay, so I don't know why, but for some reason there's random things in here that aren't complete. No. They must have added New York City. I don't remember this game getting an update, but I guess we have to play New York City. United States of America. Let's go. Skirt the borders of Central Park and bring the Big Apple to life. Ooh, so there's actually a Central Park. Also, what does the train mean? Is there like a train? Oh, there is a train track in there. I forgot about that. I remember that update. This must have come along with that. Man, it's been so long since I played this game. Anyways, let's jump right into it because you're not here to listen to me talk. You're here to watch me fail at designing roads. Oh, yes, I remember this. And do we need bridges to cross tracks? I don't remember. No, you could just cross tracks with the road. But I think, if I remember right, crossing tracks with a road... If there's a train crossing, the cars will have to stop. And I also think that these trips will be generated whenever a train comes. So you know what I'm going to do, actually, is run this around this way. Okay, I really need to be careful here. So the reason I'm going to run this road around this way and not the way it is before is because after this trip is generated, because the train goes this way, right? It travels, I guess, from left to right. So the road being right, I guess if there's more traffic, there's more houses over here, then the train may get in the way of this road and it may stop cars along the road. So having it this way, the train will always be gone when, or the train will never cross this part when a trip is generated. So that allows for some, just ease of efficiency. Now, what I'm going to do, and if you guys have watched this series before, you know exactly what I'm doing. But what I'm doing is I'm blocking off, or I'm going to try and block off, these from spawning where I don't want them. So a little known fact, I guess it's not a little known fact, but if you place roads, buildings won't spawn on them. So this really helps from keeping it from getting just way too much, way too fast. So this just kind of limits the growth of how the game grows, or I guess places stops down, and limits just how complicated it can get, just how fast. So we're going to do that. We are going to connect this greenhouse. Oh, that's an unfortunate placement. These greenhouses are going to go on a road that are separate from the oranges. And we're just going to run that in there. Yeah, the strategy to this game is always keeping, if you can, always keeping the colors separate. I'm also out of road tiles. I think I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. Can't get rid of this. Can't get rid of this. I can get rid of this. Okay, there we go. No, that's also not enough. Okay, well, we can handle a little bit of weight, I think. Or I can actually remove this. I don't think a building's gonna spawn. You know what? That's not awful. That's not awful at all. You know what we can do? Okay, hold on. Also, I just noticed the train comes from both directions, so my strategy is not gonna work. Alright, I need roads bad, so what can I get rid of? I can get rid of this. I think I can get rid of this now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to completely remove this yellow from here. And I'm just going to add one road that goes down like this and connects them both. I think right now that's the best way to save my, my road tiles. And to make it more efficient, let's do that. I'm going to place back a thing in the middle here so nothing spawns. I don't want anything spawning there. I'm actually going to do it that way. Okay, I think we're safe. I do need to finish connecting the greens, though. There we go. The greens can now all get to where they want to go. Now, another thing, I do have to be careful because the map will expand. I don't know if you could tell, but it's very slowly getting larger. So we need to be on keeping these placed where we don't want. I guess I could take a building up there. Ooh, maybe not that close to the track. Yeah, we do need to keep an eye on it because the area will expand. That is an unfortunate placement. Okay, let's take a breather here. Let's take a pause. This isn't awful because I can just run the road down like this and connect into there, and then this will just go straight. Now, the only unfortunate part of this is all the orange cars are going to come all the way over here to park, and the pink is going to go all the way around. And the only way for me to fix that would be to run... Actually, I couldn't even run the orange road around, so with this pink here now, but we'll make it manage. I think we'll work it out. But there we go. So yeah, we just got to be careful of expansion because this might expand up here and a building will spawn up here, and I don't want a building to spawn up there because I kind of want this to be my housing. At least for now, that's what it's going to be. Okay, we got another... Well, okay, so multiple things just happened. Our stop upgraded, so for any of you guys who have been living under a rock, I don't know what mini Motorways is, if you... when these places upgrade, or I guess these buildings, when they upgrade, they require a lot more stops, and they'll generate more journeys. And a journey is this little dot on top of the building, and every time one of these little dots comes up, a car has to make a journey to satisfy and to remove that dot. And once a car leaves, that dot will go away. If you get too many of these dots, which are called journeys, it'll start a timer, and if you don't empty out all the stacked up journeys before the timer runs out, then you lose. So you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful, and you just got to manage it. And manage your flow of how things flow. Because efficiency is everything in this game. So actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shave off that corner. It actually makes it so that the cars can travel around faster. Just micro bit faster, but fast enough to make a difference. Okay, pause. Yeah, so we've been expanding. The world has been expanding, so we're going to need to subdivide some of these places off. So I can actually just subdivide off right there. I might want something to spawn there, but I do not want something to spawn back here. Here at all. I don't want something to spawn up here. And I think that's it. I don't want something to spawn down here, so I'm just going to preemptively place something there so I don't forget that there is this little island that's forming back there as well. All right, and there we go. We've completed week one, and now for week 2, we get to choose between 30 road tiles or 2 traffic lights and 20 road tiles. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna try and imagine a scenario where we're not combining the colors, so we won't need a stoplight. But stoplights are always handy to have in case you need one. What does this do? Oh, that just changes that view. Ooh, this is tough because I could always stack up road tiles, especially as the map gets bigger, roads become longer. But the traffic lights are good in case we ever need to manage traffic and for whatever reason. So I'm actually going to take these for now. I have 36 road tiles, so it's not a huge concern to me right now, but I do need to pay attention to the expansion. Now, I don't think I want anything up here. I might be able to take something down here, but I do have 2 bridges as well, so I can bridge across the water if I have to. Make sure that's closed off. Okay. You know what? This is not awful, because I could just run this up and around. So this works out very nicely, actually. I'm just going to run this up so it's nice and even. I can get rid of all this now so I can recollect some road tiles. And now I do not want anything else to spawn up here at all. So I'm just going to make sure this is all completely closed off as well. All right, there we go. Everything looks good. Expansion is still expanding at an alarming rate. Need to be careful not to delete one of these and a building immediately spawns. We're going to delete that. Nothing can spawn there. Okay, and here we go. Motorway. Ooh. I'm going to take the motorway because it's always good to keep a motorway in case something happens. And this is all starting to come in right here, so I do need to be careful. Anything else up here? I don't think... Ooh, I don't know. Let's put something there. I don't think anything can spawn. I'm going to keep something there. Don't want anything spawning here. Now that I have a motorway, I can think about opening up maybe this top corner for a building to spawn. But I'm going to let it sit for a little bit longer before I do that for sure. I'm trying to keep this center area nice and clean for houses, so I can move houses in and out of here, and I just have more space between these stops because it gets really chaotic really fast when you have all these buildings coming in really close to each other and you got to somehow circumnavigate roads in and out. So I think this is good. Okay, that's good. So far, our house spawns have been really decent. They haven't been bad at all. So that's a plus so far. Let's expand it again. Make sure we keep this all subdivided. I might be able to take a stop up there. I'm going to leave a spot open for there. 20 and a bridge. I'm going to take the bridge because now that it's growing, this map is growing, I'm going to have buildings spawning up here. Yeah, there we go. That's actually not bad. That is actually not bad. Ooh, do I want to only leave 2 cars? Let's leave 3 cars going there, and I'm going to take... Oh, I can't. I can only take 1 car as of now, or I could take 2. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. There we go. And then you're going to run, oh my gosh, almost straight across here. Like that, and into there. All right, that worked out perfectly. And this tree also acts as a natural block from building spawning. Now, I do not want anything to spawn down there. I want buildings to catch up and everything first. Ooh, okay, here. You know what? Scratch what I just did. Because we have a bunch more buildings spawning up here for orange, I'm actually going to take directly from this, and both of these are going to satisfy that. All right, that's better. Any houses unconnected? No, it looks like everything's connected. That's good. So far, this has gone incredibly smooth. Incredibly smooth. I'm going to leave this spot open for a building to spawn up there. I do not want anything to spawn in here. Not yet. Not yet. That's also in an awkward spot away from my houses. You know what? That's a good spot. I cannot go across. Is that supposed to be Central Park? I think that's supposed to be Central Park. Ooh, that's a tough one. Can I go like this? I can't. Okay, hold on. Let's pause this. If I were over that, that'd be great. You know, I could put a temporary motorway right here just to get across until, I can actually just run it straight to, until, the map expands to over Central Park, then I'll just run a road directly over Central Park. And I'm assuming that's supposed to be Central Park. Let's also make sure we block off anything from spawning here. Nothing spawns here. Nothing's gonna spawn here. Nothing's... Okay, hold on. We need to take a break. I'm gonna take traffic lights because I have a bunch of bridges already. Block that off. Again, I don't want anything to spawn over here at all. At least not yet. All right, there we go. That's it. Okay. Did I notice? Okay. Oh, that's in... Oh, I'll have to use a bridge, but that's in good placement. That's in good placement. I am going to take that any day of the week. Let's just run a bridge like that. That's perfect because it's in its own line and it's pretty much subdivided by itself. Ooh, I zoomed way in there. So yeah, that's a very fortunate spawn. Got another blue house there. I'll just connect it straight in. There we go. There we go. I obviously had not done a good enough job at making sure stuff cannot spawn in places where I don't want it to. Ooh, can I cross that? I can cross that. Oh my gosh. That actually worked out really well because it borders these greens right here. So if this stop ever needs more of these greens, I can just run it directly out this road. So it's actually a very fortunate spawn. Man, New York is being very nice to us today. Oh man, I'm almost out of road tiles. I'm almost out of road tiles. I'm going to take that because I think I can optimize some of this. I don't need that. I don't need this anymore. Pink being up there is unfortunate. That's going to require a motorway. There's no other way I can get pink up. I could, but it would be a terribly long journey. It would be easier for me to take a motorway and run it right into there. So that's what we're going to do. That's first motorway is going to go right into pink there. All right. First motorway having been used. I'm glad we grabbed that other one. Oh, but now, man, it's unfortunate. Maybe let's try and retain our motorway. Let's try and retain our motorway. I'm going to take this. I'm going to run this up. We're going to use our last bridge. I do have to be careful of that because now we don't have any more bridges. And that's going to run straight into here. Retain my motorway. Make sure this stays blocked off so we don't have any buildings spawning down here. Make sure there's something here. Make sure there's something here. Make sure there's something there. Nothing can spawn there. Nothing can spawn there. Nothing can spawn there. Nothing can spawn. Oh, I'm out of road tiles. I can use this though. Okay, at least not yet. Oh, there we go. I have two motorways. I need the bridge anyways. See, I can't really stop anything because I don't really have the road tiles. And I don't want to blow all my road tiles in case I need it for something. So that's going to have to do. I'm not wasting any... Oh my gosh. I have 15, but I definitely don't want anything spawning up here at all. Like, no. This is a no-no zone. All right, I have 10 tiles. That's going to be used all in connecting these greens. And these pinks down here. I can steal that because this is going to... Oh man, it's going to have to be completely separate, which is unfortunate, but there we go. Actually, we used all of our road tiles doing that, but it's only the beginning of the week, which sucks. Now, what I could do is use a motorway, like on the pinks, and recover all these tiles if I wanted to. I don't really want to do that. Man, this is going to get backed up fast because of that train. I wonder if it'd be worth running a motorway over this just to prevent that from happening. Just to prevent that stop. Because that train might end up really screwing us over eventually. Oh no, why is... No. I mean, oh wait, actually that's not bad. Well, it wouldn't be bad. I can remove that now. That's not bad at all. You know what? I don't know what I was complaining about. That's actually not bad at all. Actually not bad at all. I'm going to remove that. Actually not bad at all because I can just connect that straight in there. And it's got plenty of houses to satisfy that. And we even got more houses right there if I wanted to run that like that. Connect one there. We are nearing the end of the week again. Now that is incredibly unfortunate. Although, hold on. Well, I say that, but then the blues, this spawned over here. That one's worthless. We can't use that house, but we can use these two. It's not over. I just need road tiles. Also, I don't know why we're getting a house up there. So a building can spawn up there. I want to be careful of that. Come on. We've completed 400 trips, by the way. Oh, I gotta take another bridge. I mean, I'm not complaining about taking a bridge, but I do need to make sure I keep that from spawning. Keep that. I think I can put one there and it won't spawn anything. And right there. Now, I can remove these. I can remove this because these houses are going to go like that. I can destroy that tree. And these, this road's going to pretty much... Oh my gosh, I'm going to use all my road tiles. Literally every last one on this. I have one left. Let's hope I don't need to use it for anything, but oh well, actually I do. Okay, we have no road tiles left again. Man, we are down to the wire. I should have taken some of those 30 cards at 30 road tiles. That would have been much more useful. That's actually nice. No, I don't have quite enough road tiles. We do have 2 more houses up here. I can remove this and connect that. Connect all these to it. Why is there a pink? Ooh, I'm trying to think. No, I can't go around because of the way that this is oriented. That's a good spawn. I'm going to have to use a bridge to get to it. But that's not a bad spawn. I just need road tiles. I can't connect this, and I can't connect this blue stop down here because I don't have any road tiles, which sucks. I just got to wait. I got to be patient. We only got a few more days. Ooh, that's a lot of trips. They're going to start timers soon. I'm hoping we can satisfy them. I think the map's also gone to max expansion. So I think the buildings, any spots where a building can spawn is where a building is going to spawn out. And there's a green right there. Okay, come on. Green is not bad because I can run a motorway. 30 road tiles. Okay, pause. I'm taking these. I'm going to put a motorway right here. We're going to use our first motorway. I mean, we've already used one, but not permanently. Greens are all going to get connected into here. Redo that entire... What the heck did I just do? Like that. Green's going to go like so and connect into there. These yellows are just going to run straight like that. Should be good enough to handle. I'm actually going to run that in there to keep that intersection unclogged. I'm going to have to use a bridge, unfortunately, to get right there, but so what? You got to deal with it. I'm going to get rid of those blues, retain that road tile, block this corner off. It's already chaotic enough without that corner. Block that off, block this off, Block this off. Nice thing is I now have road tiles to block stuff off with again. I think that's everything. I don't think anything else can spawn except maybe right here. Do not want something spawning there. Okay. 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 We're good. We're good now. Our original train station is being kept up with as well. I think we're good. Now, I do have to keep an eagle eye out for anything I can connect. I can't connect that house. It's looking good. It's looking good. We're about to reach 1,000 trips. That's crazy. This video has been going on for 30 minutes. Man, I'm going to have to start time-lapsing some stuff here. Oh, what's going on down here? I'm noticing that we're starting to stack up on stops. It looks like it went away now. I wonder if the train is starting to bring a lot more people or buildings or trips or journeys or those little dots. Let's see how much this brings. Yep, we got 1,000 trips. 4 pinks. We have 4 cars that come out at any given time, so we're good. I think we're good. This is going to become a problem. I don't have any motorways to fix it. There's nothing I can do about it either. Literally nothing I can do about it. So that may be the only thing. We may just get timed out by the fact that I can't do anything. So there may be a cap to how well we can do on this map. I'm going to take a motorway. Why? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention. Why are the blues struggling? Why are the blues struggling? Do they need that many trips or journeys? Let's get rid of that. Okay, hold on. I need to connect this emergency batch of cars needs to join. You're going to go up there. I'm going to disconnect you. Separate these 2 blue stops from each other. Let's check to see if this will work. So I got immediately what? 2 times 4. I got 8 cars going up this way immediately. To go and, oh, come on. Please don't make me lose. Come on. Come on. Come on. No! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we just did it. Oh my gosh, I started to sweat there for a second. It was so close. Hold on. This one, though, is concerning. This one is concerning. I think we're starting to get rate locked here because I can't really make any of these systems faster. It's because the cars simply can't move fast enough. I mean, I could add another house here, but eventually the road's just going to get packed and I won't be able to put any more cars. I won't be able to put any more cars on it. Yeah, like right here. I can't do anything with this, like at all. Except, hold on, let's make sure everything else is good everywhere. It's not. I need to add another building to this setup here so I can get more cars to go and satisfy these 2. Everything else looks fine except for this. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to completely cut this off all the way to there, and I'm going to add a motorway. It seems like a worthless thing, but in my mind, it's crossing this gap is going to do more to help us than to hurt us. I can't do anything with this house. I want this to run like that and then into there. Yeah, so now these cars will no longer have to stop to cross this railway, which is huge. Also, it seems like we've gotten the blues under control, at least for now. That is good. We got plenty of houses satisfying that. These greens are starting to concern me. I'm going to run both these oranges up this way. You'll see why in just a moment. And delete that. I'm going to take... I'm actually going to take... Oh, hold on. I'm going to take both these greens and give them a shorter route. To... That's not connected to the mower. Give these ones a shorter route to this green stop here. And I'm going to remove this connection. And these houses up here are going to satisfy this. I'm going to pull one from here. Pull another from there. And it's just going to be directly connected in on a much shorter path. Which I think will be much better. There we go. So I'm taking away a little bit from down here. But this place has still got 6 cars going to it. I think that'll be plenty. I mean, this one down here has... Oh, Another motorway. I'll take that, man. They're giving me a lot. So yeah, this will have 8 cars going to this one down here. That should satisfy it. This one's got 8 cars going to just this one upgraded building, which is fine, I think, for now. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's let this all catch up here as we get this influx of cars coming in. Hopefully, fill out the journeys they need to. I can actually steal this one away, steal both of these away. If it doesn't look like they're catching up, which it does now, keep one of these going here, and I'll take this one and run that into this setup as well. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just connecting this house over to here. It may be a little hard to see, I understand that. Why are the blues just cannot keep up for the life of them? I don't know how to keep the blues from... I can't. I don't have enough blue cars. I can run this down here. It's going to be a long journey, but I can. Hopefully they'll get there before these timers expire. That's 4 extra cars added to this network here. I'm hoping these, but I think it's because these blues keep getting stopped by this railway. So I'm actually going to run a motorway across. Again, it seems like a big waste, but I think it'll help a lot because these blues will no longer have to stop and get held up just across the train tracks. I think that's what I need to do across all train tracks eventually. I'm hoping that will help them out. I am really hoping that will help them out. 2 traffic lights. Okay, what I'm going to do actually too is I'm noticing that this motorway is causing traffic right here, which is where I don't want it. That's where they should be moving fast. Oh boy, why are you? Look how many. That's concerning because there should be nothing stopping these cars from getting there. And we lost. I wasn't even paying attention. 2006 score. Look at that. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more, let me know down in the comment section below. If you like this long form content, make sure you like, subscribe. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. Whoop!